I've read and read how to change my life and I'm stuck. I've always been told by so many friends and family that I'm the person who can achieve anything. However, I'm having money issues, relationships, and motivation to do anything. My life has hit rock bottom and I need to know how to get out of it. Well, Janine, the truth is, although you read everything in terms of how to change your life, and perhaps it may feel like you've heard everything, you haven't heard enough things. Otherwise, you would have gotten yourself out. And so what you got to do, Janine, is firstly understand, we create these stories sometimes. I've tried everything, which is generalization, because it prevents change. Yes or no? Anytime you say, oh, nothing works for me, then you'll notice nothing ever works for you. So what you got to now do, Janine, is you got to shift that level of skepticism towards change into believing that you can again. Realize you're not the only one feeling skeptical. Any day that passes on planet Earth, everyone is. But realize what skeptical sort of reaction really is. Deep down, you're scared. You are fearful. Yes? Because you got your hopes up in the past and that very thing didn't work for you. And after enough of those occurrences, you refuse to believe anymore. How many know what I'm saying? So you begin to create the shield called skeptical. So deep down, you're not really skeptical, you're fearful. You're scared of being let down again. The problem is when you follow that fear, you end up aggravating the situation because you don't go for something with your whole heart. You don't commit to the process. You get 1 foot in and 1 foot out. And just like how when anyone in a relationship is 1 foot in, 1 foot out, it creates a toxic relationship and never works. It does exactly the same in terms of transformation as well. Your life never moves. So Janine, what I'll just say to you is this. Open mind is the key here. The next thing is the key if you want to write this down. So the first is open mind. The second is this. Don't use softness anymore. What do I really mean by softness? Have you ever noticed your mind softens the situation and tells you, oh, it's not that bad? You ever notice when you've got like an actual problem, your mind says, it's next year's fine. I can delay this. Yes or no? Your mind softens it. And because you no longer feel that need to move forward, you never move. You never get up. You never go for it. Yes? So give up your addiction to softness. And lastly, which is interlinked, give up your addiction to rationalization. Rationalization is any form of language that you're using to rationalize why it's okay to remain where you are. And so the core reason why most people never change in this lifetime is this. They're not bluntly honest with themselves. That's the truth. And it may seem like to those of you who've tried to change, you are honest with you. But in honesty, if you were really honest with you, you would have gotten yourself out. It's kind of like, have you ever met somebody smoking cigarettes every single day? Do they know it's bad? Do they even complain how much they cough every day? Yeah, they complain all the time. They know it's terrible, but they never quit. They're never successful. But one day something happens in their life, right? Let's say, for example, a doctor shows a scan of his or her lungs and literally says, if you don't quit today, you're going to die. Like literally, this is when I predict your life will be gone. How many of you agree in that moment, from that awareness and that honesty, they begin to wake up? And that is the defining moment when everything changes. How many know what I'm saying? So Janine, what you got to do now is this. Open your mind and you got to commit. That's the most important thing. You got to commit. And the great thing about being at the rock bottom is the only way is up. You know the best thing about being broke, and I've been broke more than, let's say, I've been quote unquote financially successful in my life. The best thing about being broke is the only way is up, right? And you know what the beautiful thing about being at the bottom is? At least you're waking up. Because the worst thing you can ever do in your life is to be in the middle when your problems doesn't seem that bad. You know those people, lukewarm sort of people, never do anything with their life. Mediocrity is a disease that kills billions of people. So Janine, just accept this reality, bring it into awareness and use that as fuel to make your life better and not bitter. And before long, you transcend. Making sense? Create a new create a new story. This is it, new beginning.